Hello, everybody, and welcome to a Superstar PartyPlex 12 FPS. This is Interview with the Killer. My name is Zen, and today I will be playing Bailey Avalon, the head of security at the Superstar PartyPlex, also known as the Rainbow Rabbit. And with me today is.
Doll! Hi, I'm going to be playing Ajax yet again. Don't worry about him, everything is gonna be fine.
So, recently, Ajax received a message from RaRa saying, I have some important info you should know. Meet me in the food court Saturday afternoon. And he agreed. So it's now Saturday afternoon. The food court is absolutely bustling. Uh, Ajax, are you headed there?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. All right, do you want to roll a perception or investigation?
sure thing, boss.
All right, 15. So it takes you a couple seconds scanning over the crowd before you see where Bailey is seated at a table. Um, you know what? I'll roll for her to see if she spots you too. Yeah, she sees you walk into the room, and like just as you spot her table, she seems to spot you and sort of like waves for you to come over.
Yeah, there's like a moment before he skates over.
Mm-hmm. Second guessing his life choices.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And Bailey is just sitting patiently at the table, waiting for him to make his way over.
Yeah, he pulls up the seat across from her.
Oh, good, you actually came.
Well, I said I would, didn't I?
Yeah, but I guess I was worried you'd second guess it or think better and decide not to come anyway.
He just shrugs.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm hoping we can put all the nastiness to the side for just a little bit and talk. So, this seems like a pretty neutral setting. I mean, neither of us are stupid enough to try anything with all these people watching, right?
Not unless we wanted to land in jail.
Yeah, not in the cards for today. Um, I think like as Ajax sits down, like a staff bot wheels over and sets a pizza down on the table, and Bailey's like, I mean, looks kind of weird to be sitting at a table with no food, and this is technically my lunch break, so I figured you wouldn't trust it if it was sitting on the table when you arrived, but your friend James is working in the kitchens today, so I wouldn't have a chance to do anything shady behind the scenes without him seeing.
He nods and just then he shakes his head. It's like, I don't like eating in front of others anyway. That's for you.
All right. Yeah, the mask would make it pretty hard, huh?
Mm.
Hmm. So she takes a slice of pizza for herself and is like, well, yeah, thanks for coming. Should I just get right into it or?
Uh, I mean, I've got a question of my own first.
Sure.
Why me? I mean, there's plenty of other people you could talk to who aren't as aware of things, so why me?
I mean, that's kind of the problem. What I wanted to tell you is something that Bailey doesn't have any good reason to know. So, kind of limited in who I could
Hmm.
go to about it. And if I were to message, say, Ezra, I don't think he'd come. And if I invited James, he'd probably have stabbed me by now. But you're a bit more pragmatic, I think.
He just taps his fingers on the table in response.
You don't let your emotions get in the way of what you think needs to be done. That's not all that common. Most people are really driven by their emotions, but you can put aside how much you hate me for an hour to hear me out.
He shrugs again, is like, well, guess probably comes from being a technician and an artificer. We're usually pretty logic based, I guess.
You would think. I don't know, in my experience, technicians have been just as emotional as everybody else.
Hmm, I see. So, what's this about?
Well, I might need to provide a little context here. um, you know Hairwire, right? He was the one that was kissing Ezra during that whole.
Yeah, yeah, he's here.
He is, and he's been here for quite a while longer than I think most people realize. He and I had a brief little team up, you know. He was very on board with, terrorizing and traumatizing kids, not so much going further than that, but while we were teamed up, he told me quite a lot of things. And while we were working together, I was happy to keep his secrets, but I don't really have any reason to now that he's trying to kill me. So, I thought,
He
oh,
he leans back and crosses his arms as he listens.
so I figured it might be good if someone else knows about some of the things he's told me.
I mean, I'll listen. I can't say I'll believe you, but I'll listen.
I guess that's fair. I mean, I don't really have proof for any of it. It's just stuff he told me. But, I mean, it's stuff he never would have told me as Bailey, so. Yeah, like I said, he's been around at the PartyPlex for a few years. And before that, traveling all over Inkwell, terrorizing people, scaring them half to death, and sometimes more than that. Would probably still be on the road, uh, scaring people, if not for, someone going after him and being in need of a body. That's why he's in the endo.
He nods.
And he's been living in the basement since then, right under people's noses. Isn't that interesting?
I mean, I'd say I'm surprised that security didn't notice him sooner, but I don't think many people go down there for some reason.
Oh, but that's the thing. It's not that nobody noticed him. It's because he has an accomplice on the inside.
What?
Someone here at the Partyplex helped sneak him into the building, stole the endo body for him, and has been covering for him whenever he makes trouble or people get too close to figuring out he's here.
He looks at you like he's not quite sure whether to believe that or not, but he's still listening.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, they used to run around Einquell scaring people with him, and had a bit of a change of heart after coming here, but not enough of a change of heart to turn him in. I'm not sure who it is exactly. He always just called them Jingles, but safe bet it's one of the security clowns. They both have bells on them, so hard to tell which one it is, but that's where I'd start looking.
Yeah, Ajax, his grip tightens a little on his sleeve as he starts thinking about what would be the most likely. And I'm gonna roll an intelligence check
Mm-hmm.
because he's a smart boy. We know this. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
17. I mean, with a 17, both of the security clowns have been around for about the same time. They both have their creepy tendencies, but you know Harlequinette was made with some external parts, and Jackie was built in house.
Yeah, he doesn't say his thoughts, but oh boy, he's having some.
Mm-hmm. Uh, can I roll insight?
Sure.
This is, I think, one of RaRa's lowest stats. It's only a +1. 10.
Um, yeah, no, his mask is in that static, just considering look.
Mm-hmm. I know you're friends with the Harlequinette, right?
He just tilts his head slightly.
So you should be able to have a conversation with them and rule them out pretty fast if it's not them.
Yeah, but still, even if it is one of the clowns, for as bad as Hairwire apparently is, I don't fully see how that's that much of an issue. Hairwire's somewhat being controlled, not controlled, befriended. So
Oh,
he's not as much as an issue. So, really, what's the problem here?
I mean, I don't really see one, but you don't see an issue with having a member of security staff that's been keeping secrets and sneaking people in and lying to the other security staff? I mean, I'm happy to take advantage of such a weakness in the security system here, but isn't that the problem?
He just keeps tapping his finger against his arm.
Well, I guess I can't force you to do anything with the information. I just figured, uh, I'm sick of keeping his secrets, and for once, I thought, uh, maybe I'd find someone to tell. Do with it what you want, or do nothing. Doesn't really matter.
Mm. That can't have been the only reason you came to talk to me, right? Then that'd be a pretty short conversation.
What? I can't just want to be helpful and give you some potentially interesting information?
First of all, when have you ever been helpful to any of us when it's not a front? And two, when have you had any interest in me before this? Forgive me for being a tiny bit skeptical.
No, that's fair. Because I didn't really have interest in you before this. I mean, there's kind of a lot of people here at the PartyPlex. I can't take an interest in everyone, but. Oh man, the way you were able to swing a hammer at your friend without hesitation, that's kind of interesting to me.
Ajax feels like maybe he's getting indigestion or something. His stomach is churning and his throat hurts.
I mean, I can't exactly say whether I'd do the same or not. I don't really have friends like that. But I don't know a lot of other people who would even consider it. Like I said, you're not ruled by your emotions. That that's kind of fascinating to me.
He's quiet for a bit as his mask is still just in the considering look. So you want to study me like an interesting bug, is what you're saying.
Maybe. I guess I want to see if it was a fluke or not. I mean, you certainly got my attention.
I don't know if that's really something I want.
Yeah, probably not. But you have it.
Hmm. Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Why this? Like, what's the motive here?
For
Like,
a- for asking you for pizza or
no, for the things you're doing. There could have been like a bajillion other places you could have done something like this at. Why here?
because I like the PartyPlex. I mean, sure, you can do horrible things everywhere, but it's not nearly as noteworthy to do horrible things in a horrible place. The juxtaposition is what really gets people's attention, you know? It's the kind of thing that people are going to remember for years and years and maybe forever if we're lucky.
They, for a moment, there's an intrusive thought of Ajax thinking about, like, in fandom terms of how people tend to like characters that act different than how they look. And then he immediately kicks himself, like, no, different situation.
Mhm.
So, you're doing this because you want to be remembered, or because you want the Partyplex to be infamous?
Kind of both. I mean, it's pretty much inevitable that this place will shut down eventually. The original location certainly did. And if something big happens here, then it's gonna live on forever in people's minds. And I think it would be so cool to hear my name on a podcast.
Yeah. Roll an insight for me.
4.
Yeah, you're not getting anything from him. But he's not like outwardly aggressive about it. He's still just
Mhm.
listening. I mean, guess that's a better motive than just I feel like it. As he waves his hands a little bit.
Uh, See, the people that start killing just because they have big emotions get caught so quickly. You have to be able to come at things logically if you're going to last any amount of time before being caught.
He briefly thinks about that phrasing and the phrasing you've used to refer to him. So you're the logical type too, I'm guessing? I mean, it makes sense.
I mean, I try to be. I don't always succeed, that's for sure.
So what? Someone's been able to get under your skin before? And it sounds kind of disbelieving.
Mhm. Yeah. Do you want to roll insight?
Heck yeah. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, 18. You can see her face sort of freeze for a moment as she's very visibly struggling with deep seated anger that she's trying not to let show on her entire face. And she's like, yeah, yeah, a few times. Cause yeah, Nova keeps rage baiting her.
Nova, our beloved.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He just goes, huh, and then drops it.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I do go talk to the clowns about this, what do you even get out of it?
I mean, for me, it's mostly payback for Hairwire. Oh, we were supposed to work together, and he went back on that, and now he wants to kill me. So, oh, that feeling can be mutual. And I'm going to use everything I can against him.
I see. I mean, I guess I can understand that. Doesn't mean I'd do the same thing, but I, I guess.
Yeah, she like nods. And I mean, you kind of benefit from it, sort of. I guess you don't see the dangers that having a compromised member of security staff has, so maybe it's not as important information to you as I thought, but
He just looks at her as like, I know the dangers of a compromised security member. I'm looking at one.
fair enough. But at this point, you know what my goals are and what my reasoning is. can't really say the same for whichever clown is dealing in shadows.
That is their favorite place to be.
Yeah, kind of an odd choice for a place like this, but I don't know. I
I
guess for
think
one of them,
someone
maybe
on the
it would.
management team just really likes clowns.
Oh, it seems so. I mean, clowns themselves fit in here just fine. It's the whole dark and shadowy aspect. Though it seems like for at least one of them, it wasn't necessarily a design choice.
Yeah. And like he's holding himself back from quipping, and then there's Cece
Mhm.
because he doesn't want to point her out, but also he's thinking it.
Mhm. Yeah. She's designed like a more traditional clown. She behaves the least clownishly, but she has no bells, so
Yeah,
she's not a consideration for this specific
yeah,
issue.
yeah. How can you even be sure what RaRa told you is true?
I mean, that's a fair point. He could be making it all up. He's not the sanest individual. But he did get in here somehow, and somehow nobody caught him, even when he was creating a ton of trouble. I mean, he crashed the kid's birthday party and got away from that without being found out. That's gotta be because someone was covering for him. I mean,
He didn't fully get from that. I was there, and like he's got a slight smile as he's remembering getting to scare Hairwire, which now he's realizing is what happened. It's like fully clicking of like, lol, Lamau even.
yeah, but even under my guidelines for security incidents at the Partyplex, that Endo's code should have been scanned and it should have raised some red flags. That it didn't.
Yeah, it didn't. He glances at the pizza and then off towards where the kitchen would be. Not saying anything about it, just thinking.
Mm-hmm. Could I roll insight
Yeah.
on the slim chance that it. Oh, 18!
Yeah, you get the distinct feeling he's thinking, man, James would not be happy that this was going to you.
He makes like 300 pizzas a day. I'm sure several of them are going to unsavory people.
Mm. Still, he wouldn't be happy knowing it.
Nope. Are you gonna tell him?
He doesn't say anything about that.
I mean, you can if you want to. It's not like he can do anything about it. Our conversation's going to be over by then, and things will just be back to normal. So, won't change anything if you do. Won't change anything if you don't.
You claim that one of the clowns is in on this. Did Hairwire say anything about anyone else?
Like anyone else on the staff here at the Partyplex? Not that I remember.
Yeah. Mm.
That was a 27 deception if you want to roll insight against it.
I can try. I don't think it'll work, considering I don't have a modifier to that. A nice solid 6.
Yep. Nope. She seems to be perfectly honest with you, and there's definitely nothing she's leaving out.
Hmm. Hmm. He's just thinking for a bit.
And she's eating pizza. To an outside observer, this just looks like a totally normal scene.
Yeah. He looks back at her and is like, why do you even have your own project room in parts and service? You're a security guard, not a technician.
What, so I can't take an interest in robotics? I work at a robotics entertainment center. It's kind of encouraged for everyone to be at least a little bit interested in the animatronics.
I know that. I'm just a security staff member getting their own personal project room is, well, it's only happened with you as far as I'm aware. So forgive me for being a tiny bit curious about it.
Oh my god, that's a nat 1 on deception.
Lamau!
Oh, you can see like a
I
dark.
can make an attempt!
Yes.
I can attempt! Yeah!
17, yeah. As you bring up the project room, you can see like a little dark shadow of anger fall over her face as she's like reminded of, you know, her project has recently gone missing and she's none too happy about it. She's like, I mean, I've had my own robotics project that I was working on for quite a while.
Yeah?
Yeah, tinkering with coding and parts and trying to make something.
Like what? You don't even need to do a roll for this. Like, even though he's trying not to, the technician artificer part of him is like very curious now, like, ooh, robot.
Mm-hmm. Like an animatronic. We are down a rapid here now, after all.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, we are. Bailey doesn't know about the face thing, right? I'm trying to remember.
What aspect of the face thing?
Uh,
That
the fact that it was Ajax who got attacked by Rylan. It was Ajax specifically.
Mm-hmm. I don't think it's come up, but I mean, now that you know she's RaRa and RaRa was controlling Rylan, and she could definitely see what was happening through Ezra when she was controlling him. Chances are good you would suspect that she does know.
Yeah, I was just wondering because I was like, you better not make a reference to that. I swear to God. Oh wait, yeah. Yeah, she visited him in the
Oh.
hospital. Mm,
Oh boy, I forgot about that. Thanks for the reminder.
screw you.
Hee
Yeah, he just mutters. Well, I mean, it wasn't like they could keep him on the floor after he maimed a guest.
No, of course not. And they could never let Rylan back out onto the floor. Not with that name and appearance.
Yeah, but an animatronic, huh?
Yeah, didn't really end up working out that well.
Oof. I know what it's like for a project to not really go the way you want it to. I mean, that's trial and error, right?
I suppose.
Yeah. He's not going to mention the fact that he's worked on making animatronics before, because no way is he letting her know about his children. No
Mm-hmm.
way in hell.
Or that
Nor
he's
Dave.
currently got his hands on Dave, yeah.
Yeah. He's smarter than that.
Mm-hmm. Animatronics might be a bit of a dead end for me anyway. Doing things the old fashioned way has worked out pretty well so far.
Mm. Well, I mean, the old fashioned way is old fashioned. You're probably trying to do something a bit flashier with the animatronics, right? I mean, it stands out more than the other thing.
It certainly does become newsworthy, but hmm, something to be said for subtlety as well.
I guess.
I mean, I managed to fly under the radar doing things the old fashioned way for quite a while. Rylan goes berserk once and it was all over the papers.
Yeah, they really couldn't stop talking about it.
No, they could not. She has like a little dreamy smile on her face.
He looks a bit disgruntled.
What, not so interested in the whole fame and fortune aspect of it? I'm sure one day they'll be asking you to interview for so many documentaries.
His stomach churns again. He's like, eh, and I ain't really got the face for it anymore.
No, I guess not. How is your face holding up under there? I
I don't
mean,
really think that's any of your business.
maybe not, but I'm curious. Last time I saw you, you were still in bandages, and it's not often that I have the chance to see uh my work all healed over.
I'm trying to remember if he had that revelation about her being there or not.
I mean,
Like,
she's
did he know for now? I'm trying to think.
Hmm? Did he know that she came to visit him?
Yeah,
It's possible he was out of it. Uh, but she is kind of admitting right now that she saw him in the
yeah.
bandages phase.
I'm just trying to think about if this is a thing he knew or if this is a thing he's learning right now.
He could roll history.
I could roll history. Mira, please elaborate on your comment because I need all the info I can get right now. Hmm. So maybe like he suspected it, but now he's getting confirmation.
Hmm.
So he just looks at her and quips, "Did you at least have the decency to bring flowers? I can't really remember."
Oh, I definitely did. The whole the whole PartyPlex team put some money together to send quite the bouquet.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember that one now.
Hmm. There was the little plush Razzie in the middle.
He thinks to himself that he's gonna have to get rid of that when he gets home.
Oh.
Because, yeah, of course, he's the type of guy to keep a plushie they gifted him at the hospital.
Hmm. Of course. Uh,
But yeah, he is deflecting from the face.
oh, come on. Not even one little peek? I let you see under my mask.
He just leans farther back, more tense now. Is like, that's not really something I show to anyone besides family.
All right, all right. Oh, it'll be a lot more fun if I have to earn it anyway.
Good luck with that. Well, this conversation has been oh so lovely, but I've really got to get back to work on my shift.
Sure, the grind never stops, right?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, as he's getting up, he looks at her and is like, "At least finish the pizza before you go." They work hard on that back there.
Oh, I plan to. See you later, Ajax.
Yeah, see ya. And he's going to skate off. And not really thinking about it, his body is leading him back towards the arcade that the prize counter is in because he's thinking about everything he's learned.
Mm-hmm. Having some doubts, perhaps.
Who's to say? That is his best friend, after all. Why would he ever have reason to believe her over Quinn?
Hmm. Why would he? It could still be Jackie, too.
Yeah, guess he's got two clowns to talk to.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was fun.
Yee! Two clowns to talk to on another day. Hee 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 hee.
Yep. Thanks everyone for listening.
Thanks for listening. Bye.